I'm curious, besides participating in the panel, what are you hoping will be the result of this three-day conference? What kind of thing you think it should be doing or it might result in?
Well, as I presented earlier on, our tourism is based on the environment, and it is seriously important that the environment is protected. The climate change issues will easily affect our tourism industry, which is the core of our existence. Everything that happens around our island, Seychelles, also stems out of the tourism industry in a major part. So what I'm hoping from here is that we can find appropriate solutions or mitigation measures and adaptation measures which would help globally to counter the climate change effects or even reduce the effects that are.
Well, that's a very long-term goal, right? Some people talk about 40, 50 years. Um, what would you like to see happen in the short term?
In the short term, I think as was said earlier, think globally and act locally. And let's do our little part now, because for it to happen in 50 years, we have to do something today. The future is now, as was said. So we have to do any little thing that we see. Let's start being more conscious of the little things that we do. Any piece of paper that we could use twice, let's use it twice. It saves one more tree. Yeah, and that's the little thing that even in 50 years, we do it today for the future.
I'm very curious of your comment and that of some others who are long-haul destinations, meaning people have to fly long distance to get there, and there's this issue about the extra gas and carbon footprint that creates. So I think you were talking about maybe shifting to more local markets. How does that practically, how does one do that?
Well, shifting to closer markets would be a good solution, but for the moment it is not there. Okay. At the same time, despite the fact that we are long haul, we are also. I consider Seychelles to be also an absorber, as was said by the Sri Lankan representative yesterday. One of the earth lungs, where we absorb a lot of the emissions produced globally. And that is only by the fact that tourism is helping us, is allowing us to do that. If we had pulled away tourism, then we would be scavenging in the woods, cutting down the trees and doing a lot of things just to survive. And now if we don't keep that long haul in place, it is of course a contributor to the climate change issues, but it might be even worse if you pull out the long haul, not only to Seychelles, but to all the long haul destinations. If you pull out the travel, then you pull out eventually the absorbers, in the sense that the forest has to be pulled down and whatever, just for us to survive.